Dodonpachi, aka Angry Leader Bee, originally released in the arcades in 1997 and was later ported to the Sega Saturn and the PlayStation. This series is renowned for being quintessentially cave, and Dodonpachi is the first game in the series for moving away from the tower plan style you see in the original Dodonpachi game, and adding the ingredients for what has become synonymous with cave. Danmaku pattern-ridden badass son of a bullet hell with tight mechanics and great aesthetics. Visually, Dodonpachi continues the military-based theme you see in Dodonpachi and adds an extra level to this. The backgrounds are interesting and look good, with enemy sprites being sharp and well animated. The bee theme is ever more present. Buzz, more on that later. Compared to Cave/Atlas predecessor Dodonpachi, Dodonpachi provides a foundation of regular Danmaku bullet patterns, all of which look good and are easily differentiated from the player's own bullets and beams. Players have a choice between 3 aircraft, each of which is a different colour, red, blue, green, and has different shot patterns. The shots fired from player craft are animated surprisingly well for a Saturn game, which is a big plus. The beam looks good as well. Bosses are fairly military-based, standard-looking machines for the most part, but visually they look good and are by no means lazily designed. Sonically, the game has a kick-ass, riff-led sound, which has some very catchy and iconic tunes. Cave games have always had decent music, and Dodonpachi is no different, and is an early addition to the library of cave soundtracks. The sound effects feed into the portrayal of military-based arsenals on show on screen, and do the game justice with rapid fire and explosion sounds. The control scheme is something that would now have become familiar with SHMUP players: main shot, bomb and beam, with player aircraft's manoeuvrability being tight and responsive. However, the original Saturn controller D-pad does not do the game justice, so if you can use the so-called 3D controller or an analog arcade stick, you will get the most out of the game in terms of controls. Menus are basic, but it does allow you to make changes to the gameplay in regard to difficulty settings, and even allows you to play in Tate mode with no problems, unlike the PlayStation port, which causes some issues around selecting player aircraft within the menu section. The Saturn port of Dodonpachi also has a Saturn Mode, which allows you to access a more exclusive stage and boss, and the player will always face the renowned series character Hibachi. This mode only has one loop. This mode also allows you to configure the run through the Saturn mode in different ways, allowing you to tailor the game to your desire. These things include difficulty, loop 1 or loop 2 patterns, how difficulty the game extends, and the ability to increase or decrease the amount of time on the chain gauge. Very cool indeed. The game itself is fun, providing quite the challenge and allowing for multiple playthroughs, especially with the Saturn mode. Do you like shoot 'em up / shmups? Well, you are in luck. Shoot You Sir is a fanzine for shoot 'em up players. Created by Graham Pike of New Earth fame and Sly SR of Sunaru Gaming, Shoot You Sir provides you with reviews, news, updates and other important information on shmups. You can download it for free. There is no subscription. Just head over to slysr.com/shoot-you-sir, click to download for free. As it is the sequel to Dodonpachi, and the first Dodonpachi game in the series, you'll find a lot of the tropes found in later games, and you can see the evolution between tower plan like Dodonpachi into what the Dodonpachi games became. Ultimately, this really is a game that should be on your bucket list if you're a shmup player, or even if you just have a fetish for bees. It is a snapshot into Cave's history that built on the blueprints of Dodonpachi and became the foundations for the Danmaku beast that came after it. Please like, share and subscribe. I am Sly SR. This is Sunaru Gaming. Have a good one.